can I explain it? Minorities, you blame it, so you grab a sheet and jump around complaining. Hey! Let's say a black person moves into your neighborhood, so you grab a robe and wear a pointy little hood, and get a cross, set a fire on the neighbor's lawn, and pretty soon, what do you know, all the brothers gone! Japanese are buying everything and getting greedier, and all the Jews, hey, they control the media. We're out of work and it's always other people's fault when there's a problem, solve it with a physical assault. So, if you like being ignorant and paranoid, and if you blame minorities for being unemployed, vote for Duke, hey, he should be your candidate. Louisiana, yo, you're a joke state. Get out with KKK, the Dave Duke way. 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 Get out with KKK, the Dave Duke way.
The best is yet to come.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. There's a phone.
The phone?
Yeah, it's...
Who could call us here? Who knows we're here?
Well, this is a super secret zoo recording studio. I don't know who has this phone number. Well, let me answer it.
Maybe it's the program director.
Hello, Z100.
Hello, you Weasley measly mortals.
Oh, no.
You blind and ignorant idiots, you mindless pea-brained imbeciles. This is
the most powerful man in the universe. Hey, how'd you get this phone number?
There is no limit to my powers, for I could tear the Empire State Building from its foundation and use it as a toothpick. Or I could use the Statue of Liberty as a cigarette lighter.
Ooh.
For I am
the most powerful man in the universe.
And I demand to have a bigger part on the Z Morning Zoo Greatest Hits album.
Wait a minute, you were already on once.
No! One measly weasley time. That's why you are lily-liver lackeys, because you do not know. You mindless pea-brain imbeciles. Without the most powerful man in the universe, there would be no Greatest Hits album.
Hal, get off that phone or I'll give you a greatest hit.
Do not listen to anyone who might be interfering with this phone call.
What is that, call waiting, Mr. Most Powerful Man?
All right.
Hal, get off the phone! No!
I'm the most powerful man in the universe.
Right.
All right. All right, dear. Goodbye.
You know, Ross, the last place I ever expected to find the Z Morning Zoo was on the cover of the New York Daily News.
But on a Friday in July, that's exactly where we were, and all because we played a little song called Jap Rap. Good morning, Z100.
Good morning. I'd like to complain about the Jap Rap.
Go right ahead. That's what we're here for.
Good. I'm glad. I think it's disgusting. I'm not going to listen to Z100 anymore, and I think you are perpetuating something that is untrue and unflattering. I think you all ought to be ashamed of yourself. Why did you do that?
What, the Jap Rap?
Yes.
Well, for the same reason we do all sorts of other things.
Well, it's not nice. It's disgusting, and I'm not going to listen anymore.
Okay, thanks for your opinion. Okay. Good morning, Z100.
Hi, I was on hold. I was going to tell you about the Jap song.
Yes, ma'am.
It's so true.
It is?
It's so true. That's the only people that don't like it are the people that know it's true.
Ah!
I work in a town full of them.
Where is this?
I work in Livingston, New Jersey.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you know
Fort
it.
Hills Mall.
You know it.
Well, thank you for your opinion, okay?
Sure.
All right, bye-bye.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
For years I've been hearing, you're such a jack. If you want my opinion, okay, it's a bad rap. While you're doing dishes till your fingers are sore, okay, I'm sitting on satin getting a manicure. Okay, I guess you might think this sounds a little spoiled. Okay, look at me. Am I hard-boiled? Okay, if you cut me, do I not bleed? Okay, if I break a nail, do I not make an appointment immediately? Is it wrong to want a life of leisure? Is it wrong to get a little pleasure? So the question you ask, I turn to you. Not why am I a Jap? Why aren't you? Are you listening? Do you hear me? Can you do better?
Jap Rap.
It's in the attitude.
Jap Rap.
Oh, give me, want me, do me, move.
Jap Rap.
Know what I'm saying?
Jap Rap.
I didn't rhyme that one. I can't talk now. Where was we? So I've decided to speak out.
Speak out.
Take umbrage.
Take who?
Make a bundle.
That's true.
They say just get down. Not on your life.
Nice.
Okay, here are some hints. Never pay full price, never walk if you can ride, never marry more than twice. Follow these rules and you will see. The doors open up to Japicity.
The doors open up to Japicity.
Is there an echo in here?
What does a Jap make for dinner? Reservation. Jap rap.
It's in the attitude.
Jap rap.
With money very shrewd.
Jap rap.
You can't touch this dude.
Jap rap.
I can't believe I'm so hip-hop. I'm just a home girl.
Yo, chill.
What's a Jap's favorite wine? I wanna go to Miami.
Okay, just cut the crap. Just do the rap. I'm just getting a huge headache. Yo, I can't talk now.
Jap rap.
It's in the attitude.
Jap rap.
Think PMS mood.
Jap rap.
Gourmet diet food.
Jap rap.
But if someone offers me a hot fudge sundae out of nowhere, so sue me. I can't talk now. Let's take it home. Order Chinese. Now, I gotta jet and go do my hair. I tell it like it is, that's only fair. You get what you want and you want what you see. Yo, this is dedicated to you know who we be.
Did you know there are only 44 sounds that make up every word in the English language? And when you've mastered those 44 sounds, you can read and spell anything. We call these sounds phonics. And with Hooked on Phonics, each lesson is set to music, which makes learning that much easier. Let's listen into one of our students mastering these 44 sounds.
Boomer, R.
Sounds easy, doesn't it? Now let's use them in a sentence. You're on your way to being hooked on phonics. In each successive lesson, you'll learn more and more about communicating and reading. And before you know it, you'll sound like a native of the South Bronx. Listen in now after just 3 lessons.
Yo, ahu ima na gudina stuk gringai mungo.
Incredible but true. To get your copy of Hooked on Phonics, just call 1-800-ANU-ME-GA-FU-DO-DO. Let me repeat that. 1-800-ANU-ME-GA-FU-DO-DO.
Ross and Gary.
Hi, this is Jason Priestley from Beverly Hills 90210, and you're listening to my good friends Ross and Gary on the Z Morning Zoo on Z100.
Z100.
Are you okay? Did you burn your chest?
Seems like a design defect. Or something.
It looks like a hickey.
Yeah, I think I smell burning hair.
Gary, why don't you give him one of those cigars we got?
That's a real test.
Would you like a cigar? Yeah, let's really put it to the test. You want? You want one? This is a big old stogie.
Sure.
Well,
here, take this one.
These are the good ones. I think they cost $5 a piece.
let me just cut it in half because you don't want the visor to cut it off.
Yeah, well, that's a good idea. Sure. Okay. All right, let's go. We don't have much time here, man. We got a lot of stuff to do. We got to get this demonstration
The
going.
important thing, Gary, is to make sure there's plenty of smoke inside the helmet so that this helmet will turn the highly toxic cigar smoke into pure spring fresh air.
Okay. Go ahead, light it up. Boy, that's a loud one, man. Oh, okay. You all ready?
Oh, it's pretty smelly, too.
Oh, gee.
Okay. Just how we flip the switch and close the visor. Okay.
You got the fan on. Boy, the smoke is really the smoke is really building up inside there, Mr. Lennon.
As soon as the helmet detects smoke, Gary, the fan automatically turns on.
I got you. Boy, I can hardly see your face in there. It's so smoky.
Hold on. No, give it some time to build up plenty of smoke.
Yeah. It's weird. There doesn't seem to be anything coming out, but there's a lot of smoke inside the helmet. Wait, maybe we better take that helmet off either. Wait a minute, the fan turned off.
What?
The fan just turned off.
Oh, God! Someone help me off with the helmet.
Here.
Let's open the window, Gary.
Open the visor. Let me open the visor. Just relax, Mr. Leonard. I'll open the visor. Uh-oh. Oh, no. The visor is stuck. You all right, buddy?
Help me off with the damn helmet.
The Z Morning Zoo. Z100.
Yeah, I can tell what Guido is.
What is it?
Now, Guido's not necessarily from Brooklyn because I live in Westchester and there are plenty of Guidos here.
Like maybe around Yonkers?
Yeah, definitely. Okay, a male Guido is generally named Vinny, and he has fuzzy dice hanging from his Trans Am that he cruises up and down Central Avenue, and he usually won them at the local fair. Now, female Guido has extremely large hair, which is generally in large and exotic shapes.
It's a Guida.
A Guidette.
A Guidette.
Yeah.
They parade around like they got the best thing, and they look like they came out of a bottle of baby oil, you know?
they rely on Vanilla Ice for spiritual guidance.
What?
He's a guy that thinks he looks macho after he draws a mustache with an eyebrow pencil to match the hair on his chest.
They wear these pants that they walk around like there's something stuck up there behind. That's the only clean way I can put it.
Well, thank you for cleaning it up for us.
Excuse me, I got a little chunk in my throat there. G is for the gold chains. What play the music? G is for the gold chains round my hairy neck. U is for the avenue on which I live. I is for the eyebrows cross my forehead. D is for the dumb blondes that I date, but they put out. O is for what? What is O for? Oh, O is for O! Put that all together, they spell Guido. So why don't you give this Guido a break?
The Z Morning Zoo on Z100.
You know, Ross, we've had a lot of celebrities on the Z Morning Zoo over the years, but none bigger than Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Or more pumped up.
Yeah, you know, right before Terminator 2 came out, we were invited to have lunch with Arnold, and everything was going great until Mr. Leonard opened his big mouth.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is incredible right here in front of me. The star of stars in his new Terminator 2 movie, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold, may I say it's a pleasure to meet you. I noticed you staring at me. I hope you weren't jealous of my body.
You little shrimp. What is it with you? Look at those love handles there. I mean, we should put them over your head and use it like a shopping bag.
Let's talk about the movie. Best day and worst day of filming for Terminator 2.
The best day was when we decided to do Terminator 2. And of course, the worst day was when I fell off the truck, when it was going 60 miles an hour. So those are the days when you wish it didn't happen, and it didn't, you don't want that to happen again, type of thing. So that's why it's always good to let stunt guys do those jobs.
The film reportedly cost $100 million. There's stars, there's special effects. Let me ask you this. The catering must have been incredible. What did you have, ribs every day or what?
Yeah, well, the budget of the catering was higher than the budget of the first Terminator. but we had a wonderful time spending it all, so let me tell you that. As a matter of fact, I was really impressed that you can count that far to 100 million. Oh, this is really, I'm really impressed about that. I think you should get an award.
Well, anybody else, and I'd get mad at him, but Arnold, that's okay. I respect it. Come on, arm wrestle. Right here.
I hate that when I'm not doing a movie, to still go out there in my real life and break bones. I don't like that. I'd just like to do that in the movie.
That was a close call, Mr. Leonard.
I wasn't afraid of him. Okay, Arnold, is that your real accent?
What?
I mean, if I were to wake you up in the middle of the night, would you talk like you're talking right now?
Yeah, you. I put you on my little finger and flip you through the air and you land in your own baby poop,
The Z Morning Zoo.
Hi, this is Arnold Schwarzenegger. Tune in and listen to this program. Well, I'll be back.
Z100.
And speaking of big celebrities, remember when Roseanne Barr and her husband Tom Arnold visited the zoo? And we got a call from that weaselly, measly weirdo, the most powerful man in the universe. Good morning, C100.
This is the most powerful man in the universe.
Oh, no.
Get out of the way, you mere mortals. Let me talk to Roseanne.
Who are you?
The most powerful man in the universe.
Who are you, though?
I demand to be on your #1 television show. I'm an actor, I'm a writer, I'm a choreographer, I'm a director, I'm a producer. I am the most powerful man in the universe.
You put that phone again.
I could crush the Empire State Building with my bare feet.
I'm warning you, hang up that.
I'm the most...
Don't make me come up there and get you. You'll regret it.
I'll call you back.
And now the Z Morning Zoo presents another Celebrity Slip-Up. Hey guys, remember when Pee Wee Herman was caught in that porno theater and things had gotten, well, shall we say, a little out of hand?
And pull yourself up a chair.
Come on, everybody.
Let the fun begin and strip down to your underwear. It'll be real groovy to watch a dirty movie and get wacky at Pee Wee's Porn House. The film where showing should be banned. But the movie starts and soon you'll have things well in hand. Gee, it's so much fun, flashing everyone. You'll be groping out in the open. You'll be arrested at Pee Wee's Porn House.
I touched myself and I got busted. My pants pulled down, detectives around me. I'm by myself and you had to find me. Forget myself, but the public reminds me. Seeing Nancy Nurse on the silver screen. When I think about you, I touch myself. Oh, jerking the gherkin, pulling my taffy. Hey, what are you doing? I wasn't doing anything. Hey, leave me alone. What are you staring at me for? Oh, like I'm the like you've never spanked Elvis before.
That's right, I brought the big old Bubba Cruiser over here to the corner of Greenwich Avenue and Christopher Street, where Abracadabra, the store is, where the Pee Wee rally is going to be this afternoon. Let's ask a couple of people to get on the street. Are you pulling for Pee Wee? I'm definitely pulling for Pee Wee. I hope this thing blows over and he gets back in the mainstream and people can forget about what he did. Wait a minute. Look at this. Unbelievable. Pee Wee Herman. Let's walk over and talk.
Oh, hey, all right.
Bubba, Pee Wee, come on. How you doing?
All right.
We're on the air live with the Z Morning Zoo. Speak to me.
Cool. Listen, I mailed in my plea so I could be here at Abracadabra for the rally at 1 o'clock. Pulling for Pee Wee! So listen, whatever you do, whether you're pulling for me at home or pulling for me at work, just pull! Not only guys, Bill Cosby's pulling for me, Andrew Dice Clay's pulling for me, and just to show you it's not just a guy thing, Joan Rivers is pulling for me too.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what she's pulling though.
Pee Wee Herman, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah!
Bubba, incredible. Thanks for this exclusive interview.
Excuse me, officer, but I wasn't doing anything. Honest, I wasn't.
He's my favorite TV host. He talks funny and he wears funny clothes. They pulled his show, took his dog off the shelf, 'cause he got busted for playing with himself. Free Pee Wee, free Pee Wee, free Pee Wee.
I know you are, so what am I?
Pee Wee, free Pee Wee, free Pee Wee. La 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 la. Free Pee Wee, free Pee Wee, free me.
Ross and Gary.
You're a sick people. You need help.
Z100.
But wait, there's more. Yes, Clarence Thomas made it onto the Supreme Court, but also into the Celebrity Slip-Ups Hall of Fame.
Judge Thomas, would you be so kind as to tell the members of the panel here just how big is your, I found my thrill on Anita Hill. On Anita Hill. Got hair on my coat can still. And my career stood still 'cause of Anita Hill. Oh, I've had my fill of that Senate panel. I was torn apart by Anita Hill. just wish they would chill. Right there on Capitol Hill.
I have been racking my brain trying to think of what I could have said or done to Anita Hill.
Things that make you go,
No, he did not ask me to have sex.
I could not imagine anything that I said or did to Anita Hill that could have been mistaken for sexual harassment.
He did continually pressure me to go out with him, continually.
Shocked, surprised, hurt, and enormously saddened.
Pornography involving women with large breasts.
Things that make you go,
It has got to stop.
Variety of sex with different people or animals.
It must stop.
He used the name that he had been referred to in the pornographic material, Long Dong Silver.
Things that make you go,
I categorically deny all of the allegations.
Measured his penis.
If there is anything that I have said that has been misconstrued,
He said that if I ever told anyone of his behavior that it would ruin his career.
Things that make you go,
I am proud of my life.
On several occasions, Thomas told me graphically of his own sexual prowess.
And this process is trying to destroy it all.
Looked at the can and asked, who has put pubic hair on my coat?
Things that make you go,
It must stop. It has got to stop.
Pleasures he had given with oral sex.
things that make you go.
No job is worth what I've been through.
But before we leave Clarence Thomas completely, we have to return for a moment to the Z Morning Zoo Hall of Shame and apologize on our way to Coca-Cola.
Give me a Coke with hair, long pubic hair, short and curly, swirly, twirly, curly. Give me a Coke with hair, swimming around the pop top. Whose is it? Who did it? How did my Coke get that hair? Roll it, show it, somebody heave-ho with that hair. Give me a Coke with hair, swimming around the pop top. Whose is it? Who did it? How did my Coke get that hair? Roll it, show it, somebody heave-ho with that hair. Roll it, show it, somebody heave-ho with that hair.
The Morning Zoo. Z100.
And what trip into the Z Morning Zoo Hall of Shame would be complete without reviewing this phony Dunkin Donut spot?
And I'd like to thank Dunkin Donuts for providing all those red, white, and blue Z100 super stickers.
Here it is, and by the way, we'll never play it again.
Hey, good morning, Bob. What you eating over there?
Dunkin Donuts.
Yeah, Funkin' Donuts? All right.
Yes, Funkin' Donuts are a mouthful of, well, listen for yourself.
Hey, Funkin' Donuts and a cup of Funkin' coffee, and I have a Funkin' great day.
Funkin' cannolis, Funkin' cupcakes, Funkin' good.
Hey, could I have 2 of these cupcakes over here?
Hey, I got your Funkin' cupcakes right here. Coming up.
Funkin' Donuts, they're
Funkin' A.
You know, we here at the Z Morning Zoo are real animal lovers, so imagine how upset we were when we realized that they were about to bring Timmy the gorilla from the Cleveland Zoo to the Bronx Zoo to mate with 4 furry females.
Hey, who could be upset about being in the Bronx with 4 gorgeous women?
I don't think it was what they were doing, Ross, as much as how they did it. For example, this commercial offering Timmy for stud.
We got a gorilla for stud. Timmy gorilla for stud. Won't you do him? Take him home and screw him. Gorilla for stud. If you want to mate your gorilla and she's all alone, then we'll call the Cleveland Zoo and Timmy's got a bone.
How much is Timmy the gorilla in Cleveland?
Take our advice at any price. A gorilla like Timmy is mighty nice. Timmy gorilla for stud.
As we were putting this CD together, our good friend Michael Jackson was also finishing his latest CD. You know, we got a copy of the first single before it was released, and we played it a week before we were supposed to. Michael was not happy.
And let me set something straight. We love the Jacksons, but like any family, sometimes they get into these little petty family squabbles.
Like LaToya's Playboy interview and Jermaine's song, Word to the Bad.
So we had to get Jermaine on the Z Morning Zoo and ask him, why are you dissing your brother?
No, my family loves each other very, very much. I think what's going on here is that the fact that LaToya, things that she has said are not true, and the reason being because of who she's with, her husband will do anything to discredit what this family represents and what this family stands for. You have to realize we grew up with the right values as to respect your mother and father, honor each other, love each other, and that's the most important thing. And things that LaToya is saying are inexcusable. There's no truth to them whatsoever.
Well, this husband of hers is even gone so far as to say that the Jackson family wanted to have them assassinated.
That's so ridiculous. Why would I want to have my sister who I went to junior high school with, who I went to high school with, assassinated? That's his reasoning for trying to set her up in case something happens. Then he's going to try to throw the blame on my family. No, we love our sister very, very much, and the door will continue to be open. My mother worries about what's going on, but she's a mother like any other mother out there. And the fact that LaToya would allow herself to be brainwashed like this man will do anything to benefit for his own selfish reasons.
Jermaine, you've been in a spotlight since you were a kid. I mean, do you think that's changed? That has to have changed the way for your entire family. A lot of people think that you all sort of vie for the spotlight all the time. Like if one is in the spotlight and the other ones are out, they'll do something to get attention.
No. So my family started out as the Jackson 5, and that's the foundation of all the things that are going on right now. We shared success collectively. There's no one in this family has not had success or tasted success, and there has been individual success. And from that, Michael develops into a major superstar. He's the #1 entertainer in the world.
When was the last time you spoke to Michael? Have you spoken to him since your song was released?
Yes, I have.
And how's that relationship going?
Things are fine now, and Michael's my heart, but I'm his older brother, and right. Still, he's a great talent. He's an exceptional talent. At the time, I was trying to get some calls into him like any other brother. We're not feuding. We're not fighting. I mean, we're brothers like you may have a brother, but the reason why ours becomes public is because of who we are.
What?
It's me.
Michael Jackson.
I'm so upset. I'm mad. I'm upset.
Well, are you still mad at us for playing your record early?
No. I'm mad about Jermaine's record.
Oh, yeah. Jermaine, the word to the bad. He really put you down in that song, Michael.
Making fun of me for lightening my skin. My skin's no lighter than LaToya's. I've had such a bad week. Bubbles found out about Timmy the Gorilla. Now he wants to go to the Bronx.
Oh, poor Michael. Poor Michael. Well, you just did your video for Black or White. You did it with Macaulay Culkin. How was it?
It was a short session.
Oh.
Hey, listen, when you see Jermaine, you tell him for me we're not in the same family anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, he was adopted. No family resemblance there.
Well, yeah, you don't look alike anymore, do you?
Yeah, no. Next thing you know, Tito's going to want to release a record.
Michael.
Hold on. What is it, Tito? What is it, Tito?
Michael, what rhymes with Elephant Man?
I gotta go.
Hey, Bubbles, Tinkerbell, Elephant Man, in the key of C, everybody. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. I saw a picture of myself years ago. I couldn't believe it, man, I had an afro. Now I believe in surgery that looking like Diana Ross is right. Shut up, Bubbles. The thing about my face is I'm not sure if I am black or white. Now let's see if I have Diana Ross's nose, and Janet has my nose, and LaToya has Janet's nose, and I have Liz Taylor's butt. No, I had a nose job and my cheekbones are done. My plastic surgeon, and it cost me a ton. When he put me back together, there was something that was wrong, not right. The thing about my body was I'm not sure if I'm black or white. Now, let me get this straight. I have Liz Taylor's eyes, Diana Ross's lips, Janet's nose, no, the toy snake's in there somewhere. And if you put that all together, I look like Brooke Shields. No, Pee Wee Herman.
Ross and Gary. Good morning. Z100.
2 weeks ago, last Monday, I was driving home at night. The guy in front was pokey. He wanted to see the sights. I didn't want to be Gumby, so I switched to passing gear. When I pulled up alongside him, he offered me a beer. Hey, man, you want a beer? No, thanks, man. You sure? No, I'm Bob. Okay, man, we'll see you later. Pulled into my driveway, walked up to my front door. I went inside and noticed there were hoof marks on the floor. I measured them with utmost care and thought the tracks were deer. Then suddenly it hit me, what was happening in here? There's a moose in my house. I thought it was a deer. There's a moose in my house. But now it's really clear. There's a moose in my house. Got a major problem here. Moose, moose in my house. What am I gonna tell my dog? I checked my mail and found a box from the Sierra Club. I ran into the bathroom and found moose hair in my tub. My bill from Bell had phone calls to the Yukon and Montana. My toothbrush smells like moose breath. I'm missing my pajamas. There's a moose in my house. I don't know what to do. There's a moose in my house. I stepped in moosey poo. There's a moose in my house. My dog is turning blue. Moose, moose in my house. I know this all sounds stupid, you probably think I'm dumb. You might think I'm a mental case or maybe just a bum. But someday you just might come home and find a big surprise. A moose takes up a lot of space and really draws a fly. There's a moose in my house. I thought it was a deer. There's a moose in my house. But now it's really clear. There's a moose in my house. I should have had that beer. There's a moose in my house. Got a major problem here. There's a moose in my house. I don't know what to do. There's a moose in my house. I stepped in moosey poo. There's a moose in my house. I hope that there aren't two. There's a moose in my house. My dog is turning blue. There's a moose in my house. Moose, moose, moose. Got a moose in my house. Got a moose in my house.
All right, that's it for the Z Morning Zoo's Greatest Hits, Volume 7.
Yes, sir.
Another great year hits the fan, and we'd like to thank you for helping to make it possible.
And don't forget, the proceeds of this album go to benefit AIDS research and the Little Children's AIDS hospitals all over the metropolitan area.
And before we go, we'd like to thank all the little people who helped make this album possible.
Yeah.
But we're all out of time, so we can't.
Right you are, yes. So,
hasta la vista, baby. Have a great year.
See ya, bye.
Wait.
What?
Before we go, there's a couple more people I'd like to thank. I'd like to thank my uncle.